Flelf is ready.
Hi guys, it's Lucas from Team Flelf. We're doing another one of those Flelf tip videos. They're kind of cool. Today we're going to be talking about Yugioh terms and phrases, and also etiquette and how to just be a normal pro duelist and respect opponents. So first off, we've written down a few terms. We got sack. This is these terms are basically for noobs to the game, people who don't know phrases yet.
Yeah.
So sack is when you you just get really lucky and you get good draws. You just get lucky.
Even if your opponent's playing really well to the best of their ability, you just win because you've drawn the better cards.
You've drawn BLS.
Yeah.
Basically, it just disregards skill.
Yeah.
Sack. Vanilla monsters. I don't know. Monsters. The cards are vanilla coloured. Where are they?
I don't know.
Commons.
They're yellow instead of brownie, and they have an italic description.
So they're cool. Awesome descriptions what is it? Moki Moki.
Yeah.
No one knows what he's thinking.
It's like an outcast angel. No one knows what he is thinking at all. Sometimes he gets mad, and that is dreadful.
Best card. Top. So when you top a tournament, it's basically the top cut for finals.
Yeah.
The upper portion. Usually you need to go X1, X2 to top.
Yeah. What's X mean?
X, any number, the X is the number of wins, and then whatever number you say after is the losses. So X1 is that many wins and one loss. Beaters, not egg beaters, but just strong monsters red mid, blue eyes.
Blue eyes.
Monsters that don't really have any other purpose apart from just attacking.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
even if you Veiler them or something, it just doesn't matter. They'll just attack for 2-8.
Some vanillas are pretty good beaters.
Yeah, generally vanillas are beaters. Rabid Dragon or something.
Blue eyes.
Smack or poke or all these terms basically when your opponent attacking.
When your opponent pushes their monster towards you, normally
attack.
All these things, they'll mean they're declaring an attack towards you or towards one of your monsters.
Attack. Or they may go this into that.
Yeah. Or if anything costs, they'll pick up the card and tap the card they're attacking. Yeah.
If you have MST. Oh, MST.
Yeah.
Scrub out. Basically when you enter a tournament and you just fail miserably.
Yeah.
When you shouldn't. The deck is more capable than that.
You're expecting to do a lot better and you fail. You don't hop and you don't achieve what you want to.
It's basically losing as much as you win, basically. Just bad ratios. Salty, it's one of my favourite terms. It's just annoyed.
Yeah, really grumpy and unhappy.
In relation to Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
I think there's an origin behind that. I don't know. Some guy went to Salt Lake City and he lost every game. Thus he is salty.
Wow.
Harry Bird's on the saltiest duel. So
oh my god.
God, just don't even. And misplays. The plays that are obviously suboptimal, and you can do better plays, but you just don't see it when you're playing. But in retrospect, you just smack yourself.
Yeah, you have the same number of cards, you could have done something better, but you don't think about it at a time, and you make a worse play. That's a misplay.
Yeah. I don't know, sometimes misplays aren't obvious.
Yeah.
But that's when you get the pro players who get rid of those misplays. Floaters is another term. It's just a card that is expendable. It just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Treeborn.
Yeah, Treeborn Frog.
Rescue Wind-Up Rabbit.
Yeah. Or sometimes the battle floaters, if you attack into it and it's destroyed by battle, it'll summon something else from the deck.
Yeah, Tengu.
Yeah.
Just cards that replace themselves, basically.
Yeah.
Even Card Troop is a floater because it destroys itself.
You get a draw from it.
They're the main terms that don't really make sense unless you're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Now onto super simple etiquette. Let's see. If you're playing an opponent, just don't be a douche. Obviously. Just be nice. There's no need to be salty. If you've lost the game before, just move on.
If you're having a bad day, there's no need to be rude to them or anything.
Yeah.
and
most duels are there to just play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, just have fun.
Charlie or Kosk. Then you're there to win.
Yeah.
Let's see. When you're dueling, just if you're playing a card, and if they don't know what it does or they don't understand your simple explanation, just let them read it.
Yeah, just like turn it around, give it to them.
There's nothing worse than your opponent misinterpreting what you say and end up playing differently because of that, and then you win, and then they'll get salty.
Yeah, they'll get salty. Yes.
And yeah, if you play something, just let your opponent respond.
Yeah.
Just wait until they say okay.
If they need to think, let them think. Unless you have something which needs to trigger from your hand straight away. Like if you have Magician Shark in your hand, wind up Magician, wind up Shark, you go summon Magician. Like
summon a Magician successful.
If it's successful, then you trigger Shark straight away before they torrential or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And similarly, if you're waiting, like if you're thinking, just tell your opponent you're thinking, just that you need more time.
Yeah.
Don't just say just make sure you know you're like clearly explaining what's happening.
Yeah.
Same with entering battle, like entering different phases. Make sure you pass priority or entering battle phase or whatever, so it gives them a chance to Veiler.
Basically, Yu-Gi-Oh won't work unless you tell your opponent everything that you're doing, so that it'll be clear and they have a chance to respond. Basically. And like, hopefully, if they're just a normal person, they'll do the same thing to you if they realize like you're playing the game properly.
Mm-hmm. Nothing's worse than like just a faggot duel.
Like, just don't rule shark people. Like,
rule sharking.
If you are good, or not really good, but if you know rulings and you think your opponent doesn't know them, don't try to like bend them in your favour.
Don't shark them. Just tell them
not cool.
You can't do this because such and such.
Yeah.
Obviously, you still win then if you have that a superior knowledge base.
Yeah, if you understand something, there's a difference between rule sharking someone, which is like just taking advantage of what they don't know, and like if you know what's going on with the ruling, you tell them that's the correct ruling, that's fine. But you can't you really shouldn't just like abuse it and just, it's just not right, really.
Yeah, and if your opponent doesn't know, doesn't really understand what you're doing, and you try to bend the rules slightly and cheat, like if Gigamantis is equipped to something and the monster is destroyed and Gigamantis is sent by game mechanics, you don't get the effect, but you might just say, sent to the grave, I get the effect. That's cheating, and you would get called out on it.
Like if you start doing a rule shopping crap in like top tables, you'll just get a judge will come over, they'll just kick you out.
Yeah, it's just nothing's worse than that.
It's a bad habit to get into, really.
Just be nice. What other? Was that it?
I reckon.
Yeah. Thanks for watching our awesome fluff tips, guys. T-Flelf signing out.